this is Tara Alexander, founder of Shiro Network, and you're listening to Red Lip Talk Podcast with Spice Divas Kree.
Red Diva, the marketing diva.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Sheree, aka Ray, here with y'all from Silk Me Kid. Tune in to the Red Lip Talk podcast.
Red Diva, the marketing diva.
I'm sure.
Divas, the marketing diva. Red Spice Divas, the marketing diva. Y'all, welcome back to Red Lip Talk Podcast with your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and I'm so excited. I know y'all missed me because I haven't been on for a while, and you see the different background and setup, and I'm excited about that too. I guess God said new. So I have Dr. Ronicka Briscoe in the building with me on today, and I'm excited about that. And welcome to Red Lip Talk Podcast. How you feeling today?
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Yes. So we're going to get into some amazing stuff. But before we do that, because I want to tell you about her and everything else. But before we do that, I want to welcome y'all back to Red Lip Talk Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and share it to somebody. I know y'all like what we're doing. We've been doing this for about 2 years. And right now we're on our episode 81.
Wow, congratulations.
Episode 81. I cannot believe that. Episode 81. I'm excited about that. 81. And I want y'all to always know that Red Lip Talk Podcast is brought to you today by our sponsor, Steel Body, Dr. Kendra. Shout out to them on today because yesterday was her daughter's birthday, and I was actually there at the daughter's birthday party, and it was so exciting. She made 9, her golden birthday. So shout out to Baby Kendra. But Steel Body is the panacea of wellness. You know, you guys, I've lost 20 pounds off it, and y'all, I haven't been being consistent on it. But they call it the panacea of wellness because it increases your energy, libido for some men.
Okay.
Yeah, it reduces inflammation, help with like bone aches, things of that nature. And then when I was taking it, as consistent as I was, it helps with like female problems, menstrual cramps, things of that nature. But it's a whole wealth of things that's in Steel Body, and then it's all organic, guys. It's all herbal, it's all organic. You don't have to worry about it being a contraindicator on anything else that you're taking and things like that. That's why I love it, and it's selling. It always sells. But I want to say thank you to the Andresses, Dr. Kendra Andress and Dr. Dana Andress, her husband, for the invitation on yesterday and things like that, and always support me in every way. Don't forget to book with Spice Divas Beauty Bar, book with me, book with all the amazing stylists and Spice Divas. We have so many. We have people call it a one-stop shop now, all in the salon. Everybody keeps saying it's the one-stop shop like that. So I'm excited about that, and I want y'all to definitely book with all our amazing stylists. I'm gonna try to go off the top of my head because I like to give them a shout out, right? I like to give them a shout out, so I want to go on the top of my head with everybody. First, don't forget Baps, Deja Baps. She got the lashes, individual lashes that she does, mink lashes that she does, and she's been with me, oh my God, for so long. I want to say about maybe 7-8 years or something like that. So don't forget to book with Deja with Baps. Don't forget to book with TD, Claw by TD. She's new to the team, but I mean not that new. But she's new to the team, and guess what? She does nails. She does amazing nails, pedicures, things of that nature. You wanna go to her. She has some different things that she talk about with like the feet and things like that. She don't believe in scrubbing the feet. She don't believe in that scraper, that cheese grater. She don't believe in that. She believe in taking care of your nails and your feet as well. So don't forget to book with her. Don't forget to book with Keyshawn Dixon, a celebrity stylist. She was actually on some movies this for the Mardi Gras season. Dixon. Don't forget to book with Keyshawn Dixon, celebrity stylist of Spice Divas Beauty Bar and also the manager of Spice Divas Beauty Bar. So don't forget to book with Keyshawn. Don't forget to book with the Jackie of all trades, Mocha Shanae. She's doing amazing things. She's a licensed instructor. She's actually helping other students come out and pass the state board. And she said her record is winning all the way through. So everybody that go through her, they pass. So don't forget to book with the Jackie of all trades, Mocha Shanae. Don't forget to book with Magic Company, Tyrion Rinkins. She's new to us, but she's been in the business. Her family been in the business, oh man, years. I think she said something about like 70 years or something like that. So it's genetic. The gift of being an amazing hairstylist is genetic. Don't forget to book with me, your girl Kree. And also, I'm going like through my head of who in the shop, right? So don't forget to book with Nastasia K. Don't forget to book with Nastasia K. Oh man, her makeup is amazing. She does great hair, all of that. I'm so proud of them being new to the industry, but not new, but being around it and being new to the industry and building their clientele, and they're doing some amazing things in Spice Divas Beauty Bar. Don't forget to book with my boy Tyson. He's the barber of the bunch. He's 19, but he's rolling. His business is rolling too, and he's also a tailor. So I don't want y'all to forget to book with him and book with all of the amazing team at Spice Divas Beauty Bar. I appreciate y'all for being a part of Spice Divas. If I don't tell you that, I'm gonna tell you that now on RedLip Talk Podcast. Don't forget, I'm still offering senior services. I always say that because I like to get back. That's how I get back, Dr. Briscoe. I always do the seniors like 40% off, stuff like that. And I used to do it at a facility. So if you guys know of any facility that I can do it at, like one day a week or Tuesday or something, I welcome to give my time and actually do that for the seniors. Don't forget to watch episode 80. It was before our Mardi Gras break. And I want you guys to go back and watch that episode. Bill our likes up, bill our follows up. I know we got a buzz going on in the actual New Orleans area, but y'all, we want that more buzz. So we want you guys to definitely do that. Let's talk about this before I get into on the next segment. This is Dr. Ronicka Briscoe. We don't want y'all to go nowhere because I want you to read her bio. She's doing amazing things in the city, not in the city, in the state, in different states. She's traveling to do educational and professional development. But I want to read her bio so you guys to know exactly who I have blessed to be sitting here on the, I used to say on the couch, but on the chairs, on the chairs with me today. Dr. Briscoe is in the building today. But I wanted us to talk about this hairdresser thing. Like before we go into the next segment, what's your thoughts on that? Like, I don't know on the hairdresser who dragged a 15-year-old for not paying. Not paying her hair, like for the hair. I don't know if we have a clip on that or anything like that. I saw him pulling up something. I don't know if production had one, but that is crazy to me. And it comes to find out that the young lady was 15 years old, right? So I guess we could show the clip and then we'll talk about that in a second. Go ahead, production. Show the clip.
Is traumatized over what happened. This video has been viewed millions of times, and she says that her daughter is viral and did not want to be. Let's explain what happened. In the video that has more than 54 million views, you can see 18-year-old Jayla Cunningham dragging her 15-year-old client by the hooded sweatshirt, saying,
"Sit right here until somebody says it. I'm not you just try to right? You lucky I ain't
Jayla claims the 15-year-old was trying to leave without paying for the $150 service that included a weave with tracks. Jayla cutting the weave out of the teen's hair with scissors because she says the teen did not pay for the service.
She ran, forget tried, she ran without paying me.
And then what did you do?
I dragged her by her hood back into the salon until I can get paid, or, until the police come, or until, she let me take out the service. because it's like she literally ran outside like she was about to be gone. I feel like if I didn't do that, she would have been gone and I would have just never been paid.
But the 15-year-old's mother says Jayla also dragged her by her hair when she grabbed her hood and says that her daughter accidentally sent the money to the wrong Cash App and was trying to pay Jayla.
It's just absolutely absurd. It's viral. It's all over the country.
And how is she dealing emotionally with this?
Emotionally, not good. Not good at all.
The family has hired the Jackson and Associates law firm to represent the 15-year-old in a civil lawsuit.
The video is horrendous. It's a 15-year-old girl. We're talking about someone's child here, a child who is being dragged across a salon floor by her jacket for over something as simple as a mistake.
And Jayla Cunningham says that she had no clue that she was charged. We brought it to her attention tonight. She says she heard it for the first time and that she has received death threats as a result of the viral video, so she has moved her hair salon to another location. She has a first court appearance, a summons, on April 18th. As for the 15-year-old, well, her parents say she will undergo counseling.
Okay. Go ahead. I will give you as far as a stylist. You give me as far as
professionally.
Oh,
so
Dr. Briscoe.
I'm just going to pour into you and why the knowledge and expertise that you bring to this industry is so important.
Yes.
So you have an 18-year-old stylist.
Yes.
On her own.
Mm-hmm.
So it's clear that she is struggling with managing her business properly.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
And so it also sounds like there's some environmental factors as well. So a person like you who brings so many years of good business.
Yeah, thank you.
And that you can share with these young people, it's important, right? So I think this is a convoluted, very poor situation because of the lack of knowledge and understanding involved in running a successful business.
Yes.
So I really, as a customer, shy away from business practices that I think are condescending.
Yeah.
And that is targeted towards specific groups of people. For instance, when I walk into a place to purchase clothing, when it says no refunds, automatically not purchasing, right? Because I'm not about to try on clothes and do all of this. Sometimes I buy clothes in 3 different sizes, depending. And then I'll get home and say, okay, I like the way this one fits best, and then I'm going to take these 2 back.
Yeah.
So
or you might not have time to turn it, put it on.
So I think business, and this is why, you know, having mentorship, having sponsorship, having someone to pour into you and to help you and to support you with your business is so important.
And you know, okay, so first thing, 2 things I saw in there. One, she's in a suite.
Yeah.
So, because I saw one dryer.
Yeah.
I saw her area.
Very small.
It's very small. Yeah. She's in a suite.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, even if she has to be licensed, because I guess she came out or whatever. Yeah, they get licensed early. But that's what the young people don't understand, or the new people going into the business. They don't understand. Sometimes you need a mentor, and you need to go under somebody in a salon before you say, okay, I got my license. I want to go in a suite, you know, because that's what they push in our suites.
Yeah.
But when you in a salon, you still learning, and you have somebody you can piggyback off if you don't know exactly what to do. Yeah. Like I've seen, like being in a business 18 years, having that salon 18 years, I've seen young people come out. I could tell which one's gonna be successful. Yeah. I can tell which ones are just big-headed and think they know everything and don't have a problem. You know? And that's the main thing. First of all, okay, knock on wood on a table. That never happened to me. Yeah.
So I don't ever think it is okay to put your hands on anybody.
Yes.
Right? So sometimes we take losses in business.
Yes.
A loss is a loss.
A loss is a loss. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But what if you know that you had a situation where somebody ran out, right? So what kind of guardrails are you going to put in place moving forward to ensure that doesn't happen to you again?
Yeah.
So whether it's a deposit system,
Yeah.
whether it's you are paying in full, like once you arrive to your appointment,
Yeah.
you're using a booking app.
Yeah, I like that.
What is your
I like
policies
that.
and procedures that's going to be in place so that you can run a successful business?
And you don't have run into that.
You don't have
Nobody
you don't
doing
run
that
into
to
that,
you.
right?
Yeah.
And so the other thing, the marketing diva,
Yeah.
is about your clientele. So who are you attracting, right? So I got Spice Diva. I got my braids done
she
by
got her braids
Spice.
done by Spice Diva.
Yeah, a
Yes.
couple weeks ago because
Yes.
I called a friend that I trusted and said, "Hey, who did your braids?" And she told me who did her braids.
Yes.
I called and said, "Hey, I'd like to get my hair done." So
Yeah.
I knew that because you were referred to me by somebody I trusted, that I could trust you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And hopefully,
And then you tell them about the connection we had before, because I said, okay, you don't know what to get. I'm coming with you to the store, and we're going to get that. And that's a part of deposit, consultation. That's a part of all that some of these young stylists, they don't really know, or they lack. And they don't go to education. They don't go to get further education and things like that. When you do your professional development and things you do, that's people that want more, want to learn more, and want more. And that's the bad thing about not wanting to further your education. You know, that's the main thing. So I'm excited about that, about us talking about that topic. And I could talk about that all day, and I'm quite sure you could talk about that all day, about people being unprofessional. And that's why you are needed. That's why you are needed in so many levels: education, business, all the industries, really, because education is the key. The key to everything. So I'm excited about that. Y'all don't go nowhere, because we have Dr. Ronicka Briscoe in the building on today, and she has some amazing things that we're going to talk about that she's doing. And if you're a business owner, because I have a lot of business owners that watch, you need her. You need her, because I'm thinking about how we need her at Spice Diva's beauty bar. So don't go nowhere. It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and I have with me on the chair today, in the building with me on today, Dr. Ronicka Briscoe. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with RedLip Talk Podcast, and we do a thing go. Mwah! Yes, let's go. RedLip, where you at? Where you at? Let's go, T. Let's go, T. There we go.
This is Celebrator. Tune in to RedLip Talk Podcast.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva. Step Construction is here for you with a brand new offer. We now provide affordable storage sheds. Stop wasting your money on overpriced storage units and portable containers. Step Construction can provide you with a custom shed that will fit your budget and storage needs. So contact Step Construction today at 504-340-5809 for your own personal quote. Let us help you take the next step at Step Construction.
Great afternoon, guys. This is Sean Johnson with Majestic Photography. Guess what? We are always tuned into RedLip Talk Podcast. If you're not first, you're last.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, the host of RedLip Talk Podcast. Check me out every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Where do I begin? We have so many amazing guests, from politicians, gospel artists, barbers, beauticians, entrepreneurs, and so much more. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, definitely tune in so you can see what we're doing every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Mwah!
Hi, my name is Candy Rose. My company is Enhanced Financial Services, and you are tuned into Red Lip Talk Podcast. Wow.
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva. The marketing diva. Spice Divas, the marketing diva. Welcome back to Red Lip Talk Podcast with your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and I have Dr. Ronicka Briscoe in the building with me on today, and I'm excited about what she's doing in the city and around different states, and they not just here. You go abroad. You go everywhere.
Worldwide.
Let's talk. Let's put some respect on her worldwide. She go worldwide. But before we get into a conversation with you, I would like to read a portion of your bio from your media kit. And let's talk about that media kit. Oh, my God. I loved your media kit. Oh, my God. I was like, oh, man, I need a media kit.
You definitely, marketing diva needs a media kit.
I just have a bio, but I need a media kit.
You need a media kit.
Okay, well, that's...
And we're going to put in there that you support young stylists that are starting out with business practices because they need the mentorship and support.
They need it. As far as business, they really do.
Yeah.
They really do. Okay, Dr. Ronicka Briscoe, a nationally recognized... Oh, let me put my glasses on. Didn't we just say... That's why I got my glasses.
Yeah.
I was looking at it, I said, ooh, it's a little fuzzy. Okay, Dr. Ronicka Briscoe, a nationally recognized educator, scholar, and leader with nearly 20 years of experience, is the founder and CEO of Winning on the Road LLC, an organization dedicated to elevating leaders and transforming teams through professional learning. Execute coaching and customized leadership programs with a PhD in executive leadership and certifications as a Gallup Strengths Coach and MBTI coach. Dr. Briscoe brings her expertise and dynamic presentation style to her roles as principal researcher, lead consultant, and expert facilitator. A recipient of numerous accolades, including the 2023 Xavier University of Louisiana 40 Under 40 and 2022 New Orleans City Businesswoman of the Year. She is also a co-author of the Amazon bestseller Brave Women at Work. Beyond her professional achievements, Dr. Briscoe is dedicated to community service, holding leadership roles on various boards, including President-elect of Loyola University, Women's Leadership Academy Advisory. Now, this is so amazing that you have this, because this month is supposed to be National Women's Month, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So International Women's Day was on Saturday this year, March 8th.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, March 8th.
And
Okay.
we're going to celebrate
The whole month.
And like I mentioned earlier, today is supposed to be the National Day of Rest for Black women.
Yes, so that's the, and when you said that, I'm like, I need to rest today.
You need to rest
I
today.
need to rest
You
today.
need to do something for yourself.
Yes.
Just take a minute, even if it's not the whole day.
Yeah.
Take some time to yourself and rest, because we need rest.
We need
and
rest.
we need to be revitalized. And we need to have time to ourselves.
Yes.
We need a time when somebody don't need us.
Yes, because we do so much, like as mother, as business. Oh my God, I don't even know how you do it. You know, like you do so much, but it's a blessing to the way you manage it. And the way you manage it is probably how you teach others.
Yes.
How to manage.
Yes.
So tell me this: how did you get in the role of being an educator first? What sparked you as a child? What's your why? It was why.
So I feel like I've been a teacher my entire life.
Okay.
So I have a little sister, and we're only 2 years apart. But she's still my baby sister. She's going to always be my baby sister. And I used to force her to be into my class along with our baby dolls and teddy bears.
Okay.
So I've been reading books and making flashcards and all of that since we were little kids.
Yes.
But I ended up attending Xavier University for undergrad. And in my senior year, Hurricane Katrina hit.
Okay. All right.
And so my undergrad degree is in political science, and I was really on a path to law school.
Okay.
And once Katrina hit, I started rethinking what it was that I wanted to do. And I had to think about, okay, this is my city. This is what I love.
Yeah.
How can I give back?
Ooh.
And I thought back to experiences that I had as a young kid, leaving the city, going to school in another place, and not feeling prepared. And I felt like when kids left New Orleans for Katrina, they probably had a similar experience.
Yes.
And I just didn't want that experience for young people and youth. So
Yeah.
I pivoted a little bit and
Yeah.
went into teaching, which led into leading. I became an assistant principal. May have been like 26.
Okay.
Became a principal by 30.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Wait, so assistant principal at 26.
yeah, I started teaching at 21.
So okay, I wanna get into that before, because at 26, so you had to lead people that were older than you.
Mostly everybody was older than me.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So you're going into that like being a young person, so you probably had that professionalism already in you from like
I
young.
would say, I had the opportunity to learn a lot from excellent leaders.
Okay.
And then I had the opportunity to learn a lot from people who weren't great leaders. I was always very interested in leadership.
Okay.
Even as a kid, I remember running for student council in 4th grade.
Okay.
And I lost.
Yeah.
And I was devastated.
Oh.
I was devastated. And I went home and I was crying to my mom.
Yeah.
And she said, well, do you think all leaders have titles? Do you think like to be on student council, you have to be a part of the student council to make a difference? She said, show up to the meetings anyway. Do all the things you want to do anyway. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And so I went, I drugged my sister along with me, my first cousin. And by the end of that school year, all of the people who were chosen had kind of faded out of the organization. And it was really just us left doing the dances and doing the different events and stuff. And like, so even way back then, I learned that leadership wasn't about titles. It wasn't about positions. It was about if there's
Ooh, I
a
like
chance, if there was something that you wanted to do and wanted to have the opportunity to make a difference, you can, regardless to what seat you were sitting in.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Because we do get cut on titles sometimes, and that doesn't make a person a great leader.
It does not.
Just because you have a title, and also too, that's great that you said it, because it's almost like you had mentors in your life, great leaders.
Oh yeah.
But then you say you learn from bad leaders too.
I didn't call them bad.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
Not the best. Yeah.
Not the best leaders. Because I know one thing. That's how I learned.
Yeah.
I
And
learned.
sometimes we learn by default, right?
Yeah.
So we say it to ourselves, oh man, if I was in that position, this is what I would do differently. This is how I would approach that situation differently. You kind of sit back and kind of internalize that and say, if I'm ever in that position, I'm not going to do these things.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, right? Because
Yeah.
those are the trials and tribulations that really hurt us sometimes.
I know.
And really
I know.
leave an impact on us. But we
Yeah.
can either internalize it in a negative way and it hardens our heart and
Yeah.
it doesn't open us to new opportunities.
Yeah.
Or we can internalize it in a way to make us better and to help other people be better.
Yeah. And that's about like what you're saying is almost like I'm not gonna exacerbate the problem.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to make lemons out of lemonade, like people
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Because me being a leadership role, we talked about. I told you about. I have an MBA, and I used to be, being like a leader or a program coordinator, whatever they call me, program developer, over 16 group homes that had developmental disabilities. Right.
Yeah.
So at one point, I was managing 160 to plus people, and I didn't have the person that was over me. I don't know if it was intimidation, and they might see this. I don't know, but I don't know if it was intimidation, but it was not a good, relationship.
Yeah.
So I tried everything in my power. Like God would tell me, okay, I want you to be different. bring her something to lighten her day and
Mm-hmm.
put it and give it to her in the office.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff. Because you don't want your rest of your employees or people that's
Yeah.
under you, they're excelling.
Yeah.
And you don't want to carry that negativity
Into the work that you're
into
doing.
the work that you're
Yeah.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing that we're not. I want to know about how long did you stay in our school system here?
So I just recently, so in 2017,
Mm-hmm.
I transitioned into education consulting,
Okay.
where I had the opportunity to work with a national nonprofit organization
Mm-hmm.
and support school districts across the country,
Okay.
mostly superintendents and their leadership teams. So I was still in education, but I wasn't in the school system.
Gotcha.
So I spent well over a decade in the schools. I've
Okay.
been a teacher. I've been curriculum coordinator, assistant principal, all before transitioning to the consulting side.
Mhm.
You know, the principalship is probably one of the best jobs that I ever had, and also
Wow.
one of the worst.
Okay. The best and worst. Okay.
The best and
And worst.
worst.
Okay.
Right? And when you are in a high stakes environment where it is your role to ensure that your students are successful as well as your teachers in a highly political environment,
Yeah.
it can be very stressing and very taxing.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I just wanted to work for kids.
Yeah.
And
So although you was in this role, you just wanted to educate. You
Yeah.
wanted to help the
Yeah.
kids. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in this role. I'm gonna be able to really educate the kids.
Yeah.
But then it comes with this,
and this.
and so really, even though you up there to manage and make sure that they're doing right by the kids, you gotta go this before you get to the kids. You know?
And so,
Yeah.
I mean, and at the same time, speaking of Women's History Month, I was also a new mom, right?
Oh.
And so I had babies,
Yeah.
and I was missing everything that was happening with them and was at their schools.
Yeah.
And my mom was a huge granny nanny, right? So
Shout out to mom.
Shout out to
to
mom.
mom.
So anywhere my husband and I needed her to be, anything we needed her to show up for, she definitely had our back.
Yeah.
But I felt like I was missing a lot.
Mhm.
And so I wanted to transition into a role where I could still have an impact, but have a schedule that could accommodate me also being a mom.
Mhm.
So a lot of people...
Were you able to do that with the consulting?
Yeah. with
Okay. All right.
consulting,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So it just became, what do you prioritize? A lot of times I get that question from young women. It's like, how do you manage being married, being a mom, being a business owner, being all of these things? And this really boils down to priorities. What's number one for you?
Go ahead.
What's number two for you?
Mm-hmm.
What's number three for you? And then you have to just say yes to the things that align with the priorities you have for your life.
Yeah.
And say no to the things that don't. And we only have 24 hours in a day. And we can only do so much, so we can't overextend ourselves.
Yeah.
And so I had to live with, telling people no that I didn't want to tell no, and, just feeling really bad about it.
Yeah.
And so present day, I'm able to say no, but not feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it might be a no, not now. It doesn't really fit in.
Yeah, my
and it's
schedule
not
right
personal.
now is not personal.
It's not
It's
personal.
what I need to
it's
do.
what I need to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when we try to people please, have our calendars fully booked and busy. It's not always.
You don't need to be
You don't
booked and
need to
busy
be
all the
booked and busy all
time.
the time. That is stressful.
That's right. And not only that, you can be booked and busy. You could be booked, but you don't have to be busy.
Right.
Like for example, stylists, people out there, you can schedule yourself in a way that, because I'm at a point where now I don't want to work on Saturday.
Yeah, if you don't want to work on Saturdays, and people will adjust.
Yeah.
People will
On Saturday,
adjust.
I'm booked
Yeah.
because I don't want to work.
Yeah, or you don't want to do hair on a Saturday.
Exactly.
Right? So you might be the marketing
Diva on a Saturday. I might be doing podcasting on a
promoting your
Let's go.
business.
Yes.
For partnerships.
Yes.
Meeting other business owners.
Yes.
Out there networking, because that's a part that we miss too when we are working hard in our business.
Yeah.
We don't get to work on our business because we are stuck in the business.
I like that. Say that again.
So a lot of times we miss opportunities to work on our business because we are working inside of the business. We never have the opportunity to step out, right? So when those mixers are going on, when those networking events are going on, when you're invited to the table and you can't say yes because you booked, you could be missing opportunities.
Yeah,
right?
Dr. Briscoe.
And so it's so
that.
important for us to have a strong circle, a strong network.
Yeah.
And if we are the highest performing person in our circle, in our network.
Come on, what you about to say? Tell me.
We're in trouble because that means we're not growing. We're pouring into other people, but nobody is pouring into us. Right? So
you ever got like, okay, you hitting home with everything that you're saying because I'm kind of like in that position right now. You ever get in a position where you know it's time, God is moving you to the next level?
Yes. And
the
you're
reason,
fighting it.
And yeah. He's moving you to the next level because certain things that people talk about or certain things people do agitate you.
Yes.
And you like, I don't want to talk about this right now because I'm trying to go to another level. And I don't want to exacerbate the problem.
Right.
I don't want to keep talking about the same stuff. Let's find a way to
move the. And so you have to think about it. We all have several different types of social circles.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And so some of our social circles might just be for going out, having a drink of wine.
Yeah.
Right? And that's okay.
Yeah.
Some of our social circles might be our business friends, our what I call goal friends, right?
Goal
GOAL.
friends.
Goal friends. Like these are the people where we know we might sit down for a drink, we might have appetizers, lunch, whatever, but we know
talking business.
The topic of conversation is business, growth, how we're going to exceed our goals.
Yeah.
Right? And it's reciprocal.
Yeah.
Right? So I pour into you,
you
pour into me.
me.
And then I can say, okay, Spice, you really need to talk to this person because they are doing the thing that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Or you can say, Ronicka, have you met da 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 da? And so that's how we're able to grow our network. Make sure all of us are being, because there's enough room for all of us.
Yes, there is.
And there's enough money for all of us.
That's what we messed up at. See, and that's what we talk about, like International Women's Month. That's I don't want to exacerbate the problem, but just because my sister is getting this, don't mean there's not enough for me to get that.
Yes.
That's the
and
main.
I can't tell you how many opportunities I've gotten because somebody in my social circle say, "Hey, I can't do this thing. Are you available on this day?"
I love it.
I gave them your name. These people are coming to your city. Are you going to be in town? Just happened just this weekend. Somebody called me. There's a conference I didn't even know about. It's going to be in New Orleans. And they say, hey, do you want a keynote?
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. And I appreciate you.
Oh, my
and
God. That is a blessing.
For thinking of me. And I'm the same way. When I see opportunities for people, it's like, hey, have you seen this? Did you miss this? Did you see that? And that's what we need is a thriving community of people. And people always use the term like-minded. I'm not like-minded. And a lot of times I play devil's advocate. When we were doing my hair, I would say, listen, I don't want you to take it the wrong way, but let me play devil's advocate. Can we think about it this way?
Yeah.
Because we have to think about all of the different possibilities just in case, because if we're just getting along with the get along, we're not growing.
You're not growing.
Now, we probably 99% of the time we might agree or get there to agreement.
Yeah.
But we also need to think about if it wasn't us, if it wasn't a black woman, if it was somebody else, how would they think about it? How would they approach it? How would they see it? So like-mindedness is one thing, but alignment and understanding is a different thing.
Yeah, because you right. Everybody mind not alike.
It's not alike.
You not thinking how I think.
Yeah.
And then if you're not thinking how I think, the great thing about it is you can add to me.
Yeah. So
you
let's
can
think
add
it
to
out.
me. So no, that like-minded, I like that. No, we can't be like-minded all the time.
Right.
Because you are born in a different way. God created you the way you are, and He created me the way I am. And like you said, we can align to get to a certain task.
Yeah.
But I don't need to be like-minded or like everything you do.
Yeah. And we have to be
Oh my
aligned
God.
enough and care for each other enough to dissent and disagree and not be mad.
And not be mad.
Right?
Dissent and disagree and don't
not
be mad.
Yeah.
Dissent and disagree and don't be mad. And that's something women need to know.
Yeah. So I was in my doctoral program, and one of the young women in the program, we got really, really close. And she was telling me about all of the things that she was doing at her job. And her job title was a lower level position. She may have been like at a director level position, but she was really functioning
like the CEO,
like probably the CEO, but like a chief level position. I said, you should talk to your leader about becoming chief of staff. She flew off. Like, she was so angry, as if I was like belittling her, because titles don't matter. Well, first of all, titles do matter when pay is involved in the roles and responsibilities that you have in that job. So if you are working beyond what you're being paid, it does matter. Right?
Yeah.
So
matters.
it was a little bit of tension, and she was upset with me.
Yeah.
And I told her, you can be upset and I love you.
But
right?
I'm telling you the right
I'm telling
thing.
you the right thing. So it wasn't right away. It wasn't even in a day. It might not have even been in a week.
Yeah.
But she came back and she said, I had a conversation with my boss, and he agreed with you. And I'm sorry about the way that I was. And I said, it's okay. I still love you.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for you.
But
I'm
you was giving her a nugget.
And she got her coins. So,
you got your coins.
You got your coins. So, when we think about International Women's Month, we should be paid equally. We're still paid well below the average for a white man, right? I want to say it's 68 cents on a dollar.
Okay.
And so, we, as Black women, so we have to think about our worth, how much we are being paid, being conscious of that. We have volunteered way too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? We are the most degrees.
The Black women mentality. We gonna do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
And that mothering nature of being a Black woman, we always do above and beyond.
But we have to be compensated for our work.
Yeah.
We have to get a return on an investment in all these degrees that we've earned.
Yes.
Black women has out-earned everybody else in the number of degrees. Right? And they're costly. They're not free.
They're not free.
So I don't understand why we should not be being paid at a premium. Right?
Yeah.
So your talent, your talent, your intellect, all of that costs, and people need to pay to access it.
I like that. Even in the beauty industry.
Yeah, even
we go back to beauty industry. If you over 10 plus years and you working, you should be compensated. You should be
because
compensated.
when somebody come into your chair, they're not paying you for the hour or two that you're working on their head. They're paying you
for the
knowledge and experience, right? You're going to talk to them about the health of their hair, the hair care. You're going to use the right products because you've researched them.
And they're costly.
And you're going to give them an experience that a veteran stylist would give.
I love it.
Yeah.
Y'all got all those keynotes. Don't y'all go anywhere. We have Dr. Ronicka Briscoe in the building with us on today. We're going to take a break, but I don't want y'all to go nowhere because I love everything that she's giving out and what she's saying. And you don't want to miss anything that she's going to pour into you because it's a pouring out that's going on right now because I have some key things in my mind that I'm working on right now. First of all, I'm going to get some rest. That's one. And some other things that she's telling us that we need to do on today. Don't go nowhere. It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and I have in the building with me on today Dr. Ronicka Briscoe. The marketing diva.
But that's the the house of prayer. Bethesda is a church for non-traditional worshipers, a church designed for those who love God's word. Would you like to attend a church where believers and non-believers can choose to worship together? A church where cultural differences does not get in the way of God's message. We invite you to be our special guest. Our services begin 9 a.m. on Sunday, located at 7601 West Bank Expressway, Suite B, Marrero, Louisiana. For more information, contact us at 504-348-0133.
It's your girl Mai from Go Fitness. Don't forget to tune in to RedLip Talk Podcast. Mwah!
RedLip Diva, the marketing diva.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Marrero, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Hi, my name is Tamika Fall, the Master Stylist of First Lady Salon and Spa. I am always tuned into Red Lip Talk Podcast.
It's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, the host of Red Lip Talk Podcast. Check me out every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Where do I begin? We have so many amazing guests, from politicians, gospel artists, barbers, beauticians, entrepreneurs, and so much more. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, definitely tune in so you can see what we're doing every Monday at 1 p.m. on New Orleans Talk Network. Mwah!
The marketing diva. Spice Divas, the marketing diva. Welcome back to Red Lip Talk Podcast with your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and I have in the building with me on today Dr. Ronicka Briscoe, who, if you just tuning in, you missed some key nuggets, some key professional development things, and some things that you probably really need for your business, your personal growth, and things are some key nuggets. Y'all better pay attention to them clips that's gonna come out, because I know we're gonna have some short clips, some amazing short clips. But I thank you for being on the chair with me today. I keep saying the couch, you know, because I'm using that couch.
Come back and be on the couch.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be on the couch, you know, because I'm I want to think about the couch. That's in my head. But I want to ask you, how do you get in touch with you if you need it as a keynote speaker, a conference, development, professional development?
I'm pretty easy to get in touch with. You can find me at drronickabriscoe.com. That's my website. It has the full suite of services. I love LinkedIn, so I'm Ronicka Harrison Briscoe on LinkedIn. If your LinkedIn isn't up and up to date, we need to work on it, because that's where your opportunities are in the business realm.
You killing me,
I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, all of the things. But I would love to connect with y'all and continue the conversation. I do have a new book coming out this summer.
Yes.
I am working with 8 collaborating authors, and it's an autoethnography where they're sharing their stories, and it's called In Relentless Pursuit of Me.
Yeah.
And so we're going to
say it again. It's an
ethnography. So it's similar to autobiography, except it incorporates the cultural, political, and environmental factors that impacts us as Black women.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're taking into account. And it's a special lens, and I don't want to give away too much.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have to come back when the book actually comes out.
Come out, please.
Yeah.
Come back.
But we are planning amazing book releases. So the ebook will come out in July. The hardback book will come out in August. We have something special happening in August in New Orleans for the book release. But
that's
my
birthday. August. I'm August 16th.
I'm August 3rd.
Oh,
Leos.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why we doing.
That's why we
got. That's the alignment.
That's the alignment.
I love it.
But a lot of great things happening. Definitely follow me on social media. I have some groups Relentless Pursuit group on Facebook, as well as LinkedIn, where we'll be sharing some opportunities. We want to network. We want to make sure everybody businesses are getting out there.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
that's how
like
you
that.
find me.
I like that. That's how you find her. That's how you book her. Dr. Briscoe, I thank you so much for being on it. We do this thing that we call takeaways, so you can leave, someone with somebody in the camera that needs to be inspired and things like that. We do that. We do a thing called takeaway. Red Lip Talk takeaways are brought to you by Spice Divas Beauty Bar. And I often, when I see that lately, God has been giving me, when I see it, it's going to be brought to you by different other people, different businesses, different, sponsors and things of that nature. But before we do that and get to takeaways, I want y'all to make sure that you download the NOTN app on your Google or Apple store for free today for 24-hour music and more. You can listen to the Red Lip Talk today or on weekdays till 1 p.m. Make sure to follow us on YouTube at New Orleans Talk Network to help our page grow by subscribing to our channel. Click the notification bell to stay up to date with Red Lip Talk Podcast. Like, share, comment, forward, view, all those things. So let's get into the takeaways. What would there be something that you would give somebody, a business or anyone? You gave so much today, but still a takeaway, a key thing that you would like for them to take away from this show.
So I like to talk specifically to Black women. As you know, we've talked about all day. It's International Women's Month, and it's supposed to be the National Day of Rest for the Black woman. I would say, sis, now is your time. Choose your priorities, the things that you want to focus on, and something that you want to do for yourself, and go after it relentlessly. We can have anything we want when we set our minds to it. So when we think about what we desire, God will give you the desires of your heart. You have to plant the seed and watch it grow. And we know that faith without works is dead. So we have to work on those priorities. We have to continue to push forward. And the only thing that's probably standing in your way is you. So do something to start. Choose what you want to focus on, whatever your priorities are, and pick the one thing that you are going to start today, right now. So all that stuff you've been sitting on, all those ideas, all that passion you have, and it might be something totally different from what you've always done. That's okay. It's a season of pivoting. It's a season of choosing you. It's a season of doing all the things that you've always wanted to do. While there's breath still in your body, while there's still time, make the choice to prioritize yourself in the things that you see in your future.
Yeah, I love it. The season of pivoting.
Yeah.
The season of pivoting. It's the season of pivoting. Something that you're not used to doing.
Yeah.
I love that. That was a great takeaway. And I challenge any of you to do something today. Just like she said, get something started today. Today. If it's writing your goals down today.
Write your goals down. If there's somebody you've been meaning to connect with that is doing the thing that you want to do, you want to set up a coffee date. If you want to do some research, right? Like if they're whatever those, go get those journals out. Go get those books out where you wrote down all the things that you want to do. What's the first step in starting?
Yeah.
Because we don't start. We tell ourselves no before the world could ever tell us no.
Or we procrastinate.
But that's saying no to yourself, right?
That's procrastinating. When you say journal, it hit home to me because I was supposed to have a journal out way before the new year. And that procrastinating or not starting because God gave me the name. It's something that I usually do that got me in business for 18 years. And it was a key thing that I wanted to share with the world that he had me doing. And that's what keep me on task. And when I don't do that, I'm all over the place.
Now let me tell you something about that. So the snow low week.
Yeah.
I had a document in my Google Docs that's been in there for like 3 years, and it was a journal. It was a career advancement journal that I had been working on. Every time I would get a thought or idea, I would write it in that document.
Yeah.
I made it a reality in that week. And it's going to be coming out soon as well.
Love it. Love it.
Like literally just sat down and banged it out, So it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
It's your
you.
time.
It's my time. It's my time. That's amazing takeaway. My takeaway today was stop exacerbating a problem that keep being in my spirit, that keep being in my head. And it's almost like he gave me a thing of it's like if you have a fire, right? And you keep blowing on the fire, you keep talking about the fire. And since I started doing that, I see how God's hand is moving in every area in my life. So I challenge you on today, whoever you are and under the sound of my voice, stop exacerbating your problems. When you do that, you just create more problems, or you either give the enemy
a head start
on your next problem.
Yeah.
Because you keep talking about the same thing over and over and over again. Let's talk about blowing the fire out or getting the fire out of taking it out. Suffocate the fire instead of keep talking about the bad thing. Grab hold on to the things that you have that God has given you to go forward. I'm blessed today. I thank Dr. Briscoe for taking the time to be with us on today. When I woke up this morning, God told me miracles.
Yes.
I heard miracles.
Yes.
Miracles in every area of our lives. I heard miracles. And sometimes in order to get to your miracles, you got to stop being in the negative things that you people always say everything is not negativity. Sometimes you got to talk about negativity, Krisha. And that's what they say to me. But what God is keep telling me, you're not going to go forward if you keep talking about the negative things. You're not going to get to the things that I need you to get to, or bang out stuff for a whole week if you keep talking about negativity. We don't have time to be in the same circles and keep talking about negativity. It's International Women's Month. Y'all, people, we love each other.
Yes.
We love each other in ways. Connect with people
Yes.
that can love on you versus people that's going to tear you down. Thank you for being here with us on today.
Inviting me.
I appreciate you. You shared a whole bunch of light to me in a lot of ways, and hopefully you share light to the people, the audience, the viewers out there. And I thank y'all for being a supporter of RedLip Talk Podcast. We thank y'all for viewing with us on today, listening to us on today. To all the women out there, take what it is, National Black Women's
Day of Rest.
Black Women's Day of Rest. We want y'all not to forget that. Black Women's Day of Rest. So if you doing too much, girl, go get your rest today. Yes, it's your girl Spice Divas, the marketing diva, and you have tuned into our 81st episode of RedLip Talk Podcast with Dr. Ronicka Briscoe in the building. Y'all come back to see us on episode 82, RedLip Talk Podcast. Mwah! Spice Divas, the marketing diva. Spice Divas, the marketing diva.
Everyone, this day is declared National Still Body Day. People, it is here. It has arrived.
We have 2,500 bottles of this formula that's designed to give you what you need in terms of health, happiness, and healing. People have testimonies already. People have been serviced already, and now we want you to be a part of this blessed experience. Give us a call at 416-5256. Give us a call at 237-4000, and we have a bottle for you. And trust me, this will be the best investment you ever made for your body. You heard it from the truth, the whole truth, Dr. Truth, Dr. Kendra, Baby Truth.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleans.com.